I'm going to be talking a little bit about my career, my journey, my failures, as well as some successes. If you write from your experiences, your writing will be stronger and your work is going to be stronger. But I think it's important to not take write what you know in a very literal sense. For instance, let's say you want to write Star Wars, right? Or you want to write Harry Potter. Like, what does write what you know, how does that apply? Because not everything has to be realistic. Maybe you want to write something sci-fi or fantasy. So how do you write about how does this advice apply? The yellow circle is what is personal to you. Maybe you lost someone in your family. Maybe you lost your pet. Maybe you had a really bad breakup. Maybe there's some trauma that you have, something you're trying to process. Could be negative, could be positive. It is something really personal that you want to make a movie or write a story or write a blog post or whatever. Make some art about. If you want to be creative and if you want to work in media or any of these spectrums, just like live a life that is full of adventure and fun and that's exciting. Experience things that will give you things to write about. I think what we lack often is a point of view, is life experience.
In your view, what is the key to making a locally specific story that resonates with a global audience without diluting its cultural authenticity?
Right, so if you try to think, oh, I'm making this for all of Bangladesh, that's difficult because how do you visualize all of Bangladesh? For I'm making this for the world, that's difficult to visualize. But sometimes going like, I want to make something that my best friend's gonna like. I want to make something that I'm gonna like. I want to make something that my buddies are gonna like. It creates a much more easier kind of framework of reference to make something. And again, if you make something that you like, that your people like, there's so much fiction that uses the imagery of Christianity to tell unique stories. Why aren't we doing that with our religions? Why are we doing that with the Azan? So, that was also interesting to me. But thank you. That's a really good question. And I'm glad you're working with women empowerment and all these important issues.